So let's just check out what's behind the mirror. And so the first thing that I'll call out is this is a normal mirror. It's not a two-way mirror or anything like that. And if you look closely, you can see that it's scratched. And so it's a nice little trick. So you just scratch it from the back. You can't see it because it's all taped up. But what I did was I just took an X-Acto knife and just made a whole bunch of scratches such that the light from the LED matrix, which is right here, can shine through the mirror. So that's the trick there. The other thing that's nice about this project is that, so this is the yo-yo board that I showed you earlier, but wiring this guy to this guy is actually kind of a pain in the ass. So to make it easier, my friends over at Seed Studio helped me design this shield which sits on top of the yo-yo board. And so beneath this shield is one of these boards. And then simply all you need to do is just plug in the LED matrix. So it's really easy to do the wiring, so that makes it nice. And then right here is you've got the power going into the LED matrix, and then right here is the power to everything. That's 5 volts DC, and you need to make sure you have a pretty beefy power supply, around 4 amps is what you want for this particular 32 by 32 matrix. And then you've got your on-off switch right here just to turn it on and off. And so that's the wiring. This one also has the proximity sensor. That's optional, but really adds to the project, so highly recommend that one. That's the IR sensor from Sharp, and you can't use the sonar sensor because that's obviously not going to shine through the glass, but IR does. And so that's nice. So that's the IR sensor. And then these are, if you guys have seen the stuff from Seed Studio, they have these things called Grove connectors, which just makes it a lot easier to plug stuff in. And unfortunately, this is a prototype shield, so there was a problem with it. But the way that's supposed to work, and that'll be fixed, of course, for the production run, is that the connector from this guy would plug directly into here, so I wouldn't have needed to do any soldering. So it's really, truly plug and play. That's the way the project works. So the way you calibrate the proximity sensor is you stand in the spot where you want the image to trigger when the user is close. Then you look at the app, it will tell you the values coming out of the proximity sensor, and then you just simply save those settings in the app, the low range and the high range of the proximity sensor, and whenever the user walks in that range, it's going to trigger that image. And then just calling that out right there, that is the Bluetooth dongle. That is what is communicating to the Android phone over Bluetooth. Fortunately, it doesn't work with iPhone right now. Maybe that's something we can add in the future, but as of now, it's just Android devices. And by the way, this even works on really old Android devices too. So you don't need Ice Cream Sandwich or any of the new stuff. You can pick up a $40 phone off eBay. One of the test devices I use is a LG, it's a 2.2, 40 bucks. And so, you know, myself personally, I have an iPhone, so I don't use an Android phone. But for 40 bucks off eBay, you know, no big deal. You've got the phone and you can use that to control the project. So anyhow, that's what's behind the scenes. Thanks for checking out. Hope you liked it.